Hello, my name is Junior from Quantum Fuel Systems. Today I'm going to be actually installing a top hat onto a customer's unit. I just received it in the mail, and I'm going to show you the process on how to take the top portion of it off and install it ours on top of a new unit. Yeah, so I'll get that going and you guys can check that out. It's a really easy and simple task to do. Basically what we're going to be doing is taking off the PEX clamp, pulling the hose. Here we will also plug the whole wiring system. At that point, these two rails and the top hat will completely come off. I'll do the same thing to ours and install this top hat on our unit, and you'll have a brand new unit from this part going down. So new regulator, fuel pump, strainer, and float arm. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull the hose out here. Actually, let me turn this the other way. Be easier for me. You remember you wanna keep your tank seal, okay? We do solid tank seal so you can get that. But anyways, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start with taking the hose off. Now, because this unit has been stuck on here for a while, this hose is gonna be a little bit more, it's gonna be harder to take off. It's pretty much mended up in there, so give me a second. Now that I've taken the hose clamp off, basically what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna slice it, and that will pretty much open it up. And as you can see, it came right off, okay? That's pretty much it with that. Now, here you got a little silver tab. You pull that back with your thumb. As you can see right there, I just pulled it back. Now I can tug, wires all come out. At that point, the only thing that's holding, this is the only two units that are holding this top hat to this. Now, at this point, these two rails here and the spring are gonna slide right out. Okay, so the top rails all come off. Now, this is all pretty much no good. This is the old unit that failed, regulator, fuel pump inside, obsolete, no good. This is the only thing you're gonna need, okay? You'll need the top hat, and the reason why is because our unit doesn't have the 6-hole pattern, and some of you do have it. But this is the easy fix and easy solution to this. So now I'm gonna grab an HFP-A482, and that's what I'm gonna use to rebuild this thing here. Now, this unit is gonna be exactly what you're taking out. Out of the fuel pump. That's what you wanna order right there, okay? Now, as you can see, the unit is identical other than the top hat, okay? You see the regulator, you see the body of it, you see the bottom of it, all the same, except it does not have a 6-hole pattern, okay? So here's what we're gonna do with this one now. So this is no longer no good. Now, we are gonna do the same thing to our unit that I did to the customer's unit, okay? One of the things you might wanna do, this is just so you do not break anything with the sensor, the sending unit, you can always take the float arm off, okay? I highly recommend you take the float arm off. Top hats, okay? So that is no longer any good. Now he will have his original top hat with the everything new, which is the strainer, the fuel pump, and the fuel pressure regulator. As you can see, brand new unit now, other than the top hat. But the top hat, nothing ever happens to it. It never gets rusted. You could also clean it up a little bit if you like. But if not, I think it's totally fine as is. Now, as you can see, that is a complete unit. Everything works. Once our hose is hooked back up, we hook up our wiring connector. Oh, hold on, that's wrong. I knew something was wrong. I didn't hear that pop. All right, wiring is hooked back up, hose is hooked back up. Now we get our float arm, and you can see how it has to be installed. Go straight into the pinhole there, and it's got these little pop in there. Okay, now you got a complete unit, brand new unit from here down. New hose, new regulator, filter and fuel pressure regulator, sending unit, and your strainer. New wires, obviously, and this is for all you guys. It's got the 6-hole pattern on the top portion of the assembly. We do not stock it with that 6-hole pattern. This is the only way ours comes, but I just showed you how easy it is to swap them out. Okay, I took an old unit and replaced it with the top hat, and that's all I did was switch the top hats. The most important part of this whole unit is this part of the assembly. That's it. And the sending unit, obviously. So all new wires, new hoses, everything's new. You're good to go. Lifetime warranty.